Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, spiritual laws, wisdom, and how to reach your fucking dreams. Now, reaching your dreams can be health, it can be wealth, it can be love, it can be your goal. Okay, happiness, because we are happy in the process, in the journey, in striving to a goal. If you don't have a goal, you are depressed. You are not energized. You are not in alignment. And so this video is going to be about going within to get in alignment with your higher self and listening to your heart. I didn't mean to do the Father and Son and the Holy Spirit. It just happened to say, I just happened to do that movement. Now, before we get started, make sure you're ready to learn and apply and become the highest version of yourself. If you're not ready, do not watch this. Those of you who are ready, let's get started. All right, how do we go within? Just sit down. Sit down. That's it. Quietly. Not listening to music and like bumping fucking whatever you're bumping, listening to a fucking podcast or Kim Kardashian. Just fucking sit down. Just sit down and listen to your thoughts. Listen to your heart. Is it causing you pain? If it's causing you pain, you fucked up. When I was incarcerated, I'm like, fuck, I fucked up. I'm like, why am I here? I want to go home. And at half, I wanted to be there, and half I wanted to go home because I wanted to be cool like everybody else. Everybody was in a tagging crew or gang banging. I want to be like that. I want to be cool, and always, every time I did something wrong, quote unquote wrong, is because my conscience told me that it was wrong, right? Some people might say something is wrong, but it's not actually wrong, right? Like say for example, the church says you shall not have sex before marriage, like. If we look in the history of sex has been not always because of marriage. In some communities, people have sex with multiple partners. Reasons could be recreational. It could be the communal way of they do the things. You know, they have men can have multiple partners, or the women can have multiple partners. Okay? Of course, doing too much could be a bad thing, right? Just like beer or alcohol. All right, but I digress from that. So that's what I'm trying to say, the difference, right? It could be bad. Could be bad to drink too much soda, all right? But it's not morally wrong. It's just not good because if you don't brush your teeth right after, your teeth could decay. You know, they start rotting. You know, have you seen the little kids who just eat so much candy and their teeth are all rotting already? Like that, for example. But it doesn't mean that's morally wrong. Okay, it's not morally wrong the kid to do that. But if that little kid stabs somebody, or you know, just the kids don't do that. Kids don't do that. But you know, a man, let's say a man who's a conscience, stabs somebody, that's morally wrong. Okay, morally wrong. So we're trying to know what our heart is telling us. Okay, our heart is telling us what is right and what is wrong, and it's also telling us. When you're cleared of that shit, you're cleared of that bullshit of hate and anger and all those negative vibrations. If you got into a positive vibration, everything comes from the within. That's why we're talking about within. So you start with gratitude or just smiling, saying certain quotes like, I send love to all. I love everyone, everyone loves me. At first it might feel like a lie to you, but then it starts taking traction. It starts making movement. And then you can hear to what your heart truly wants. A lot of times, pain is the best fucking route because say you're overweight, you don't have no muscle. Your heart's gonna be like, man, I wanna get in shape. So you see yourself, okay, you say, I wanna get in shape, you start seeing your body in shape. Maybe you're a bad person like I was, and then you're like, I wanna be a good person now. And you start attracting and start thinking of certain things. Like I started thinking about the Bible. I started thinking about Jesus Christ. So I looked for the Bible. And then I started attracted other books that talked about Christianity and spirituality, like indigenous spirituality. So I'm like, damn, there's a spirit out there. There's a creator out there. You know, because you start seeing the connections, they start making sense to you. But if you have no knowledge, no reading, you don't learn from people, then you're just locked in your vibration of your conscious evolution. We must constantly keep growing and learning. When you hear anyone say, I've learned, I don't read no more, they're fucked. And then you're fucked because you're fucking listening to them. Okay, you always learn. That's just the way the universe grows. You're always striving. You're always striving and gaining. Okay. The creator's happy with that one. All right. So when you go within, here's where you start writing the things down that you want. What is it that you want? A home, a mansion, a luxury apartment in the city, you know, whatever it is. A nice apartment in the suburbs, whatever it is. A girlfriend, a wife, maybe multiple girlfriends. A Challenger, a Ferrari, a Tesla, McLaren, Bugatti, a spaceship. Maybe you want to go into space. Maybe you want to buy yourself a spaceship so you can go to space whenever the fuck you want. What is it? You'll start hearing what it is. Instead of the doubts, you'll start thinking about how. How do I go? How do I do it? And you start taking those actions, because once you have the goal, that's your thought, then you become that by the habits and actions that you take. Okay? That becomes your character. Now you have the actions, habits, and character to get that goal. You may not have that goal manifest, but you are that person. Okay? You are that person now because you have the beliefs, okay? The belief that you're going to get it, because now you're taking the action. You're taking the courage. Okay? You're embodying the courage of action. You let go of fear. You let go of all the negativity and the doubt that you had in your mind. But you do that only when you sit down. When you sit down. Because the outside is a reflection of your inside. So if you're being negative, if you're doubting, guess what the outside is going to be? Negative, and you're not going to accomplish. But to say you're positive, loving, and you believe in yourself, and you're saying things like, I'm going to get this no matter fucking what, or I'm going to adopt the habits of this person, and I'm never going to stop showing commitment, you're already there. You're already fucking there. I hope you like this one. Go within. This is about you. This isn't about me. I'm opening the door, the practice of sitting down. It could be in the morning or at night. Sitting down and just listening to yourself. You could write it down, or you could just know, okay, that's what I got to do. Usually when you just focus on one goal, that should manifest quick. You're super hyper focused on it passionately. Okay. And of course, I am helping me and everybody else in the universe, because our level of vibration raises together and we create a better world. We're going to be fighting about the best ways to make money, the best ways to feel more love. And we're like, that's not the best way to love. This is the best way to love, in a good, loving way. Eventually, I believe we're going to get to that point. Okay. Of course, there's always going to be disagreements, and it's okay. And it's okay. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with somebody that came to mind. All right. If you feel like it, if you don't, it's all good. I'm still going to be here creating these videos for you. I love you. Until next time, peace.